Hey Rick, it's Malcolm. Hope you're well. As you know, we're turning our attention to short game, even though we're not losing our attention to the full swing. But we are turning some of our time, dedicating some of our time to helping Madison become a better short gamer, in particular putting. One thing I've talked to Madison about a little bit is her belief of the stroke and how it should or shouldn't arc during the stroke a little bit. And sure enough, she does have this tendency to want to keep this putter too straight back, too straight through, and as a result, has actually ended up where she comes outside in sometimes where she putts, and has to open the face through impact to try and guide the ball back on line. A lot of that problem previously came from when her forearms and grip were too weak at address. So as you can see here, one thing that we've really focused on is having a good grip and more square with the forearms at address. Obviously the forearms, if they're open or weak at address, it's going to allow the stroke to work a little bit outside and in during its path. So she's a lot better at that now. Her eyes are positioned nicely over just on that inside of the ball, which I like. You can see another great fundamental thing here is that the shaft and the right elbow are nicely in line. She's nicely balanced in her posture. She's just enough bent over. She's nicely balanced towards the front of her feet a little bit, and looks very comfortable and very good in that position. We have a little look from the front here. Again, eyes are positioned nicely, ball's positioned nicely, shaft in a nice neutral position. And from these fundamentals, Madison is able now to work the putter what I would call just arcing very gently, not a big arc, it to just inside, to striking squarely and working on line through the putt. So we've set up, Rick, here, this chalk line on the ground. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a very faint blue line there that's part of our daily practice. We set this up every single day we practice. It's a straight putt. We put a tee on the outside of the path. We put a tee on the inside of the path. And Madison has to work the putter back and through. I have her do this every single day for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And then from there we get a little bit more random. We work around the hole from different distances. But this is how we start, with good alignment, good posture, good fundamentals, and some work on the path and the face to kick off every putting practice that we do. Another thing I've got here is we've got this little arc, again, which is going to educate Madison to work that putter inside a little bit back. And again, it's very little inside and very little on the way through. Okay, now we don't do a whole lot of this because I don't want it to be dependent on it and just kind of be repeating that with any thought. But I do give her a little bit every day just to kind of remind her of the arc of the putting stroke. All right, Rick, so fundamentals, alignment, squareness of the forearms, basic putting practice, good repetition of this every day, and then education to Madison to make sure that she knows that the putter should arc very gently as she strokes. Holes are finished beautifully, and I'm very happy with the way she's going with that. All right, Rick, hope you're well. We'll be in touch as always. Take care.